Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to the Millionaire Roundtable Wednesday. I'm Suzana M. Most of you know me. Some of you might not, because we are continuing to get new members in the Millionaire Roundtable Facebook group. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the Millionaire Roundtable Facebook group is not just about money. It is about becoming a millionaire in all areas of your life. It is becoming a millionaire and having the life that you want to create for yourself. Wealth, the word wealth comes from the Scottish word wheel. So wheel means well-being in every area of your life. And without the well-being, then what is money, right? Without us feeling great about our lives, without us feeling great about ourselves, without us spending time with our family and our loved ones and being healthy, what is money without all of that? So the Millionaire Roundtable isn't just about money, but every Wednesday at 12 o'clock, I come on and share half an hour, up to half an hour with you all about money, about becoming a millionaire. And I share some secrets of what brought me my wealth, what brought me my success, what I have learned about money, and also what we have been doing in the past month. We have been looking at Bob Proctor's You Were Born Rich and just going deeper into some of the lessons. I love to interact during these sessions. So if you want me to see you, there should be a link up above. Click on that link, put your details in, and whenever you comment, I'll be able to see who's commenting. So tell me who's here. I want to see who's here and who wants to learn about being a millionaire. I can see Joe is here. Joe is always here and taking notes and wanting to support and help. But who else is here? So as you all say hello to me, I'll introduce this session. So today is about a very, very, very powerful tool that you have within you. It's one of the higher faculties of your mind. So Earl Nightingale said that an educated person is not necessarily someone who has accumulated specialized or generalized knowledge. So specialized knowledge is a university degree, is an apprenticeship, is knowledge in a certain area. And generalized knowledge is trivia. It's knowledge about the world. It's general knowledge. Okay. So Earl Nightingale said an educated person is not someone who has accumulated specialized or general knowledge. And doesn't our conditioning say that you are educated if you have that certificate, if you have that degree, if you're professional in a certain area, right? That's what we're conditioned to think. Hello, millionaires. Hi, Anne. One of my favorite millionaires is here. I love having Anne on board. She has the most beautiful energy. She is so passionate. She is so committed and dedicated to this work. And it's always, always, always great to have her with us. But so we are so conditioned to think that the person with the degree, the person with the title is an educated person. And yes, in one way they are. But according to Earl Nightingale, a truly educated person is a person that has developed, listen to this, open up to this idea, that has developed the faculties of their mind so well. So the faculties of their mind are developed so strongly that they can acquire, they can have anything that they want in their life using these higher faculties. They can create it, they can manifest it, okay, without violating the rights of others. So I'm going to repeat that. So an educated person is not necessarily a person who has acquired specialized or general knowledge. So specialized knowledge, a university degree, a doctorate, an apprenticeship, they specialize in a certain area of their profession. And general knowledge is just general worldly knowledge, okay? So those two are important, but it doesn't mean that you're necessarily, educated, okay? You may have a qualification, but are you using your higher faculties? We all have these incredible higher faculties that are designed to work for us, that are designed to work when they are developed. When you develop your higher faculties strong enough, they are designed for you to use so that you can create absolutely anything that it is that you want. Absolutely anything. without violating the rights of others. And that is the real definition of an educated person. So what are these higher faculties? So we have 6 higher faculties that when you learn to develop, now this is not rocket science. I'm not going to uncover something that you've never heard of before, okay? The quantum leap, the rocket science is learning how to apply them in your life. So the 6 higher faculties that you have that can help you become a millionaire, have the money in the bank, have the wealth, the well-being, whatever it is that you want in your life are memory, reason, perception, intuition, imagination, and will. Okay, so they're your 6 higher faculties: memory, perception, reason, imagination, intuition, and will. When you develop these higher faculties of your mind, okay, you can have your first $1 million with ease and flow. You can have your 8-figure. I've got a client who shared on Monday that she has achieved her first $1 million in her business within 12 months of working with me. And her next goal is for the next 12 months is to go from a 7-figure profit to an 8-figure profit. So this is about using and really connecting with what you want and using your higher faculties so that you can have what you want. But it is the Millionaire Roundtable Wednesday. So we are talking about the M word, money, 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 money. I love that word. I'm sure some of you watching this are still uncomfortable with the word money. It brings up some challenging emotions, some interesting ideas, some thoughts that we have, some things from the past. It tends to do that, the beautiful M word, but I think the M word is marvelous. And even more marvelous is the other M word, millionaire. I think we were all born to be rich. We've got the resources inside us. We're all equal in terms of our higher faculties. But there's one higher faculty that I want to discuss today, and that is imagination, okay? So imagination is the most incredible resource tool that you have inside yourself that will align you, that will not only align you with your good, but will bring the future that you want to you. That's absolutely right, okay? So you look at this, right? Now, some of you might be thinking, oh, really, you might want to challenge that, because of your, because of your paradigms around imagination, around making money, because of the things that you've been carrying and bringing from your past to your current, that which is creating your future. But you just have to look at this. Any highly successful person, when you ask them what they do, and one of the key factors to their success, they would all say, hands down, imagination. I've talked to many, many, many successful people in my career, in my business career, as well as when I was working in a job in senior management. So you think of your favorite sports person, your favorite CEO, your favorite leader. Every single one of them would say that imagination was one of the key things that brought them their success. Key things, okay? So our sports people, one element of sports coaching, one very, 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 very important element of sports coaching is what? Imagining that you have won. Imagining yourself with the skill, with the shot, with what you need to be doing to actually, win, to actually triumph, to actually win the game in sports. Oprah Winfrey comes to mind, and hands down, she would say her imagination, even as a child, opened up her new possibilities. So this is a woman that experienced some very, very, very entrenched trauma, some horrible times as a child. And also, she was a minority. She was a minority because of her skin color and because that she was a woman, right? So, but she showed that it doesn't matter, that we are all absolutely equal. Absolutely equal. It doesn't matter what your mind says, whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, whether you're intelligent, whether you're not intelligent, Nothing matters, okay? What does matter is how you are using your internal power, how you are using your higher faculties. So the first step is defining what you want, and we've done a bit of work with that, defining how much money you want, okay? And then really creating an image in your mind and using your imagination to align yourself with that good. What do I mean by using your imagination to align yourself with that good? So create an image in your mind of you already having the amount of money that you want to have, and move into the feeling of that. Okay. So some of you might be saying, oh, Suzana, but I can't imagine. Really? I think every single one of us can imagine. You are imagining every single day. So let me ask you, think about your refrigerator. Think about your best friend. Think about your car, your house, your family. Okay, so as I've asked you to think about those things, images have come up in your mind that represent your refrigerator, your car, your house, your family. So you think in images. That's how your mind works. It thinks in images. So you are imagining even though you think you can't imagine. And if you're a person that feels like you can't imagine what you want, that's okay. It's no problem at all. Okay, what you need to do is decide what it is that you want. Start to flick through images on the internet, in a magazine, and imagine by just looking at those things. Okay, start to feel how it would feel if you had that house in the magazine, if you were wearing the clothing that you could see, in your, in the magazine or what you're looking at. Explore, go to a luxury app. I love this. Luxury housing, luxury escapes. Okay, there's a few apps out there that show you luxury houses, if that is what will inspire you. And I would also write a description of what it is that you want, because as you're writing, you are creating an image. And as you're creating an image, you can't help but think and process, and then you can't help connect to it emotionally, okay? So even though you think you're not imagining, you are imagining. You are imagining all of the time. But if you do need some extra support, find images, get on a luxury app, look at some websites with some products or a lifestyle that you want, and then write a description of what it is that you want in present tense. And as you're writing, feel it, okay? You'll naturally start to feel it. To help you along, so I have a special dream board session that I do as a part of my Your Opulent Self program. And if you haven't experienced Your Opulent Self, you must sign up for the next one. Every single person, hands down, every single person that does the work, that shows up every day for the whole 7 to 10 days, depending on how long we decide to do it. It's a minimum of 7 days, but if we feel inspired, we take it up to 10 days. Every single person that is completely committed to Your Opulent Self sees a transformation in those 7 days, in those 10 days. It's just beautiful to watch, but you have to be committed. So if you haven't experienced Your Opulent Self, you must join us. It's a free program, and it truly changes something inside you. It's just a beautiful experience to have, and we've got one coming up, so watch this space. During Your Opulent Self, I do a bonus session sometimes if I'm inspired to do it, if I feel like the group that has signed up for Your Opulent Self needs it. I do a bonus session on dream boards. So if you are a person that finds it difficult to imagine the life that you want, a dream board might help you. Now, I'm not one so dream boards can work, but sometimes they don't work. So I'm not one that pushes dream boards. I have had a dream board. It did work for me, but it worked 10 years after I had the dream board up in my room. For years I had it up there. I looked at it. I know why it didn't work. So dream boards do work if you do the right things. I'm not a huge advocate, but they do work if you do put them in place, and you do them in the right way. You practice in the right way, which I described during the Your Opulent Self masterclass. But my point is, if you do have, my point for today is, if you are a person that finds it difficult to imagine or visualize, a dream board is probably a really good thing for you. So work out. So we did an incredible exercise the week before last. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Or was it sorry, it was last week. It was last Wednesday. How much is enough? How much money is enough? Where I asked you all to list down everything, write a list of everything that you need and want in your life, and put a figure onto it next to each of the items that you've got, and then add that up, and that will be the amount that you want to have and align yourself with in the next 12 months. So if you haven't watched that, go back to last week's Wednesday Millionaire Roundtable. It is up in the unit sections of the Millionaire Roundtable Facebook group. Very, very powerful exercise. So once you've done that, I would then brainstorm, okay, and just even draw, just allow yourself to get into a state of creation, because you are the highest form of creation. And then I'd pull some magazine images together and create a dream board that represents that amount, whether it's 500,000, 100,000, whether it's 1 million, whatever came up for you. Start to get some visual images that you love, okay, that you love, and that you love, and that are aligned with the amount of money that you would love to have. Okay, so a dream board for people that find it difficult to imagine and visualize can do absolute miracles. Okay, so there's no excuse in this, folks. No excuse. Don't tell me you can't imagine, because I've given you something to help you with that. Now, a dream board is not enough, as you know. You need to be spending some time with it every day. You need to, when you spend time with it and you're visualizing, you know, early in the morning and late at night before you go to bed, are really good times to spend, you know, with your dream board. You have to connect with the emotion of how you would feel if you had those things. How would you feel if you had your 100,000 right now, or 100,000 in the bank, or your 1 million right now? How would that feel for you? What would you be seeing in your life? Would it be a new home? Would it be a new car? Would it be just, you know, money in the bank? Would it be 5-star travel? Or would it be just paying your bills and not worrying about, you know, what you do, and not worrying about living from paycheck to paycheck? We're all different, and whatever you've got is absolutely perfect. So just collect some images, connect with the feeling of having that. And I would decorate my dream board. I wouldn't just put the images on there. I would draw, I'd put color, I'd paint it, because you also want it to be a deeper part of yourself, right? So it's one thing to imagine, but it's another thing to imagine and emotionally connect to the next, emotionally connect to the thing that you want, okay? So when a sports person imagines that they have won, they're not just imagining the technique. So if you're playing tennis, you know, how to change your your serve and how you're hitting the ball, you know, how to change your momentum and your movements according to your opponent. You might have some different visualizations for different opponents because of their style, but you also incorporate the emotion. Okay, what is it? How does it feel to move in that body, and how does it feel to hold the trophy, and how does it feel to be a winner? So visualization is one thing, but you also need to align yourself with the things that you want, with the images that you have in your mind, with the images that you have on your board. They must become a part of you. Okay, now this might take time. You might not be able to master this immediately, or you might. Okay, there's no wrong or right? Just play with it. Play with it. Every single person can imagine. You're imagining even when I'm talking. So you're processing this information. And as you're processing this information, images are popping up in your mind, right? So I would stop telling myself that I can't imagine, because it is one of your higher faculties. You have been blessed with the incredible resource, with the incredible tool of imagination, and imagining will get you from where you are now to where you want to go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Suzana Mihailovic, as I mentioned. Now, we also have the Heart Connection series. I started that yesterday. So every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and every Thursday morning at 8 a.m. So tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., we are just getting together. We are meditating. We are connecting with our heart centers. We are practicing gratitude so that we can lift each other's vibration during this difficult time that the world is going through, and lift the vibration of the world. So if you want to join me, that's on tomorrow at 8 a.m. And if you want to come backstage, I'm going to open the backstage to everyone, because the heart connection series is not something that I plan. It is completely connecting to the heart. It's creating from the heart. So it's not just about me showing up on my own. It's about us collectively changing our vibration, coming into a space of safety where we are welcome, where we are loved, and where we can just have that bit of a retreat from our daily lives and from lockdown and from, feeling the energies of the world as it is today. But also it is a great opportunity to uplift ourselves, to fill our cup, and to lift the vibration of ourselves, our families, our communities, and the rest of the world. So everybody is welcome. 8 a.m. Thursdays, 12 p.m. Tuesdays, so 8 a.m. tomorrow. We kick off with a meditation. If you have friends, family, invite anyone you want. All they have to do is come into the Millionaire Roundtable Facebook group and show up, and they'll see the live on Tuesday and Thursday mornings, and Tuesday at 12 p.m. and they can come backstage with me, and we can co-create and just connect to the heart, our heart centers together. Thank you so much. Have a blessed Wednesday, and remember, you are the highest form of creation. The money you want, the life that you want, the things that you desire are also wanting you. Don't you ever forget that. And remember, an educated person is not necessarily a person that has accumulated specialized or general knowledge. An educated person is a person that has developed the higher faculties of their mind so well that they can apply them to get whatever it is that they want, as long as they're not violating the rights of others. So you become an educated person by developing your higher faculties of perception, of memory, of imagination, of intuition, of thought, reason, and of will. Okay, they're your 6 higher faculties. We spoke about imagination today. Every single person is imagining, even though you think that you are not great at imagination. But if you feel like you're not great at imagining the $1 million or the 100,000, get yourself some visual prompts, a vision board, connect with, some apps, or, Google the life that you would like, and practice connecting with that space. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for our Heart Connection series. Watch this space. Joe will announce Your Opulent Self, the next Your Opulent Self coming up in September. Make sure you don't miss out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.